Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. And thank you for the super thanks. And don't answer those fraud hustlers pretending to be me. That's not me. Okay, so it is, I saw it on Reddit last night. Pretty late last night, actually. I was up kind of late. That they were discussing that Harry wants to go back for Christmas. Yeah, leave the wife in California and go explain himself. Yes, so on that thread, everyone's now like doing the divorce watch. Everyone's like, ooh, divorce, 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 you know, lawyers, lawyers, divorce. So let's find out if he's actually going to do that. Is Harry going to go back to the UK, for starters, at Christmas time to explain himself? Is he going to do any explaining? Will he be doing any explaining to his family? Will Harry be doing any explaining to his family? Any explaining? Yes, okay. Will he be leaving Meghan behind? Will he be leaving Meghan behind? Yes. Is she going to have a problem with it? Well, that's interesting. No. Are they getting along? No. Okay. Is this going to be for a book tour? Is this going to be for his book tour? Book tour? Maybe. Is it part of it? Part of it? Part of the book tour going back to the UK? Yes, he's got some brass ones, I'll tell you. Okay. All right, so let's pull some cards now. This all needs to be done upright. It's that dual major deck that I have. And so if they're upside down, I will flip it because every card has its face. Here we go. Explaining himself. Explaining himself. How will that go? How will that go? How will it go? Explaining himself. Harry explaining himself. How will it be taken and how will it go? How will it unfold? What's going to happen? What's going to happen and how's it going to unfold? Here we go. I will take these. Okay, but like I said, I got to flip these. Okay. And the King of Swords. Yeah, here we go. Yep, he is going to try to talk about the world in reverse. This here, things aren't going so well. It's not, things are left unsaid. Things yet need to be settled with this world in reverse. It's unfinished business in essence. Upright's finished business. She's standing outside of that circle there, so it's in reverse. Failure, facing failure. He really does not understand the big picture. This is someone who's been through the Fool's Path and is failing. He's not really getting what he wants. There's no balance in his life, no harmony in his life. He really doesn't understand the Fool's Path and the suffering that he's going through. And he's going to talk to his father, who is very irritated and mad. So that's how how I read that. I'm not going to say he doesn't have clear good intentions and thought, but I just feel he's going to be doing an exchange with a father who's very unhappy with him. So he's going to be I feel he's going to be very guarded. And I feel personally with these two, I just feel like he feels that he's going to be telling him lies. And so he might have to lie to him in return, to not give him any truths, not give him any information he can use against him. So Charles is not going to open up to him intellectually. He's going to keep his insights to himself. He's going to be rather guarded. And hoping that things can go in a better direction. He's going to have to be guarded because he realizes his son does not have an understanding of empathy and that he is failing. And that Harry is coming in so that he can have things better in his way so that it will spin in his direction to his favor. And Charles is not going to want that. Excuse me, King Charles. Yes, I hope I didn't say Prince. King Charles, yes. And that Harry is falling on his head here. He doesn't like working. Working's not working out. That slow and steady wins the race is not happening. He's failing. He's tired. He's exhausted. He cannot stand on his own. So I would say since he cannot stand on his own and he's on a pentacle coming in as a broke man, He wants some money. He's coming in for some money. He's going to ask for some help of some kind with home, finances, career. He's going to come in asking for help overall, but he also realizes that things may not ever be able to be rebuilt with this card here. This is to the worst degree, the Tower in the worst degree, where you may not be able to ever rebuild your life again, especially with the book coming out. So he realizes he's really facing a total cutoff here. And so Harry's going to pretend that he's calm, cool, that he wants to be balanced with this give and take energy, that he can, distribute his emotions in a fair way. Negotiation. It's a negotiation card also. So he's going to try and negotiate with his dad that things aren't going so well. I need things to go better for me. I'm falling on my head. I know I may have taken everything down, but I need help. Can you help me? Dad's going to be very guarded. Going to keep his emotions in check. He's going to be rather irritated with him. It's not going to be a pleasant conversation in the least, but he's going to be pretty harsh and critical with him. He's going to speak his mind, but in a very critical sense, because that King of Swords in reverse tends to be on the nasty side. So basically, he will be indecisive. Charles will hold back and say, I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm not giving you any answers. I'll let you know when I decide. Just because a kid comes in and wants answers immediately doesn't mean they're going to get a response immediately. So Charles is going to hold back. Charles is going to act really indecisive and critical. He will be slightly cruel, and definitely tell him that he's facing cutoff, because that is the king that cuts you off. He may manipulate him with his words and basically playing that long game of taking him out. Harry knows that long game's coming for him, because he knows that he will not have the world at his fingertips anymore. The world won't look the same to him. Before, he always felt like he can get what he wanted with this negotiation. Whatever he wanted, he always was able to get it from his father. So this is kind of the energy I see here. At the bottom of the deck, we have here the Strength in reverse. He knows he's weakened the entire relationship. The relationship's not strong. Harry cannot control himself. Very raw emotions here, low energy. It is a devil energy too, so the devil will come out of Harry. He will probably have a little tantrum. He is known to be the hothead ginger who cannot hold back, very poor impulse control issues, cannot contain himself. He flies off the handle very easily. So there's redheaded Harry going off on his father. So he more than likely will have a ginger fit. Okay, he's going to have that ginger fit. Dad's used to it. So Dad's going to be very, controlled here and put him in his place. And so he's not going to get what he wants. He will not succeed. So let's get to the center of the deck. Center of the deck, what I have here, it's going to be about Meghan Markle and this nurturing. It will be about his mother as well. Oh, geez. Whoa, okay. It's going to be about the wife. That woman. It's going to be about that woman, the one that the queen called that woman. Yes, it is that woman. Good God, look at this. We got the Empress in the center of the deck, the upright and the reverse. So he's going to talk about possibly... Harry's going to talk about Meghan's good points and her horrible points. How she nurtured him like a mother, but truly she's not the mother. How he was played. He was played by her, and he realizes it, and he's going to probably discuss it. And Charles is going to say, yes, you sure did. You got played all right. She really pretended to be your mommy. She pretended to nurture and love you, and that she was some abundant female who can, gather resources and birth new things. What about those children after all? Can you tell me about those children, Harry? What about those children? Did she birth those children? We don't think so. You need to come out with that. So how are we going to handle this, acting like she birthed children when really she did not? She's incapable. She did not do that. So this is going to be a big sore contention here, as we know. And she pretends to be a strong leopard, and she's got these leopard stripes, and a leopard never changes their stripes. Once a leopard, always a leopard. She will never change her stripes. She can pretend to be as abundant as she wants to, but it'll never happen. What else can I say? Yeah, and we have here the passion. The passion's going to be, it was quite fleeting here. You were, you know, the two of you were hot for each other at one time, or it appeared to be, but that passion's fleeting because she flipped that red coat behind her, and that passion's no longer there, is how I feel. And she's now facing cloudy days. We have clouds here, a lot of gloom. And she's not really, she's lazy, she's incompetent, she's not nurturing. And she just used you, Harry. She just used you. So yes, that's how I see that. Let's clarify with this deck that Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse with Harry having words with his father going in. Empress in reverse. Here we go. We got here. Yeah, she likes to pretend she is strong. It gives her strength. It gives her being lazy and all of that. She just feels that it's she's endurance. She's got this self-control. Even though she's lazy, she's self-controlled in her laziness and her lack of empathy and all of that. It makes her feel like she's a strong person. It gives her a sense of control, I think, inner control, because she can get other people to do for her. So that's kind of controlling others. It balances her. She feels that she thinks she can gently manipulate the family, the lion there, the royal family. She thinks she can do it with gentle force because she really cannot birth anything new. She thinks she can birth. She thinks she's abundant. She thinks she's all talk, no action in essence with these two cards here. Lots of false promises here, but she does it with such gentle force. With a smile on her face, you know, love bombing, sex in the bed, you know. She did it gently. She did it with just this gentle force on Harry, as how that's going to be explained. Let's get to another position here. Let's clarify that strength card. We got here, and the Four of Cups. This is apathy, created nothing but an apathy with you where you could not accept. You were disconnected, dissatisfaction. She made you feel dissatisfied and disconnected, indifferent to us, making you feel like I don't have enough, I can't accept their love, telling us no. She forced that on you through gentle force. It was a very gentle manipulation. Gentle manipulation is the best way to get someone to go along with your agenda. It is that persuasiveness of the very psychopathic trait. One of the biggest traits of a psychopath or a narcissist is they're very, very persuasive, and they can do it in a way to make you feel so disconnected and lethargic and dissatisfied. They do it with gentle force where you don't see it as it's unfolding. That's the skill that she's at. So I think Charles recognizes that she uses this gentle force and that it makes her really feel strong inside being able to do that and achieve it. It really makes her feel powerful. Omnipotence, powerful. Let's get to how does he feel about the Empress upright? The Empress upright, like her birthing new things, birthing children, birthing ideas. How does he feel about that? How does he feel about that? Yep, she liked the idea. She likes the idea. She had the ace feeling, thinking she could birth. That's another birth card. She liked the idea. She wanted to. She was hoping to, having love to offer. But as we know, she just uses gentle strength to make you feel dissatisfied. So she kind of gave this false hope here, because over here it was just gentle manipulation to get you dissatisfied. So she gave you false hope, Harry. I personally feel that she gave this false pregnancy to Harry to get him to marry her, but then she lost it. It was false hope. Then he ended up being dissatisfied. That she never was pregnant. So I think she acted like she was pregnant when they got married. And I felt this way the whole time. And then really it was always a false situation, because she knew through her gentle manipulation of what Harry's weaknesses were. And Harry's weakness was he wanted to be like his brother, and he wanted to have a family. He likes kids. She hates kids. So she used that baby card as means of healing his repressed emotions. His repressed emotions, I got to have what my brother has. I need that fulfillment, that gratification, and that pleasure. I need to have that extra love in my life. And so that was part of the manipulation. Charles is aware of it. Harry is now aware of it. They're both aware. Everybody knows. It's no secret under the roof. They all know it was a gentle manipulation here of Markle. Let's clarify that Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. That one's out and that one's out. So basically, oh, I took another one. Okay, so I got 3 here. So basically, yeah, and she liked to put out that PR. I'm pregnant. Look at me, you know. So she used that. I can tell the press, if you don't marry me, you better protect what you've accomplished with me so far. Perseverance. She was perseverant in maintaining him, keeping him with the false pregnancy, and also with future false pregnancy of what she's capable of giving him. And she could always talk. She can always go to the PR machine. She loves her PR. She loves Radar Online. She loves promoting herself. I can talk. I can talk. I can talk. You better protect what we've accomplished so far. You better persevere with me and go along with this baby narrative here, and this false front of a new child. So yes, and so basically he's also going to say that he had to persevere with her because she was going to talk, say things about him, say things about this duality of the two of them, this connection that they have, this creative collaboration. It was a creative situation that she created with that child. So it was a creative situation for her. She did that. She created it. This is a creative card here, the Two of Cups. It's a creative collaboration of intermingling energy. He thought he could be himself. And he did act like himself for a while, but she used it against him. And now you need to protect. You need to persevere with me because I can go to the media and I can spill the beans. You don't want that, do you, Harry? She promised that they could be successful. She promised if we work hard and we're busy, we can get what we want. So anyways, it's also about communication coming in. Markle will probably try to interject. She will probably try and contact him while he's there. If he contacts his father and he has this conversation, you guarantee she will be texting him. She will be trying to get a hold of him and say, you better not do what I think you're going to do. You better hold your ground here. You better protect me. You better, we've got some jobs here. We can get some jobs. We can stay self-employed. I need to keep my self-employed status here. Don't you give up on me. You got to protect what was accomplished here because we can be successful. We do have a clientele. I got to build up my resume. So very back to self-referential here. So that is how the energy is with that. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, you better sacrifice yourself for me, Harry. You better self-sacrifice yourself and go in pause mode when you're there and don't give it up. Don't give up too much here. Hold on to what we've done. So she's going to definitely have a say, probably, prior to or when he's there. We know she contacts him. She's not going to stay silent. Definitely not going to stay silent. She's definitely going to use his PR for her benefit. So let's get some more cards on that. On her PR campaign, which will be a smear campaign of how wronged she was, What's her smear campaign? That's going to be a smear campaign through her work. Yep, poverty, loss, and illness. Yep, he left me out in the cold. He's going to leave me out in the cold. He's leaving me in exile and as an orphan from the family. Look what he's done to me. He's leaving me out financially and everything else and not wanting to draw attention to it. It's a poor mind. She'll say that Harry has a poor mind and he wanted to go in exile, but now he's leaving me in exile by myself. What kind of husband does that? This is where she's going to feel super regretful about everything, about the previous PRs, but now she's going to use it against him. So yeah, this is total poverty and illness, mental illness. She will draw attention to it because she has that PR addiction. Very addicted to PR. So let's find out how will that spin. How will that spin go for her? Don't think it's going to go well. How is that spin going to go for her? Throwing Harry under the bus because that will come. Yeah, she'll say it's over. I tried to change him. I got him in exile. And he was supposed to change because I had the business contacts and we had the promise of success, but now he's tanking it. He wants to end it all. I could have changed his life for the better, but now he's running back and everything could have changed and now it's all over. So she realizes it's coming to an end, just like what I saw off Reddit. I think that the death watch is on. with the ending of Meghan and Harry's saga, and that train is about to derail. It is the derailment year. Yeah, the train's definitely going off the tracks this year. And she's definitely fearful of poverty and illness. That's the other reason why she's like, hey, go get some money so that we can stay balanced. It's unfinished business between us, Harry. But he's like, nah, it's unfinished business with my family. But she's going to try and say, no, it's unfinished business with us. Because she wants to maintain that inner control of him and herself. Because that's the only way she could stay balanced is through controlling other people. So, yeah, I think I still stay by the fact that I think this is the divorce year. She sees it coming. She feels it coming. She definitely feels it coming because she does read the PR. She does read the news stories. She knows what everybody's saying about her. She probably hits up Reddit. She knows what everyone's saying. She may even be watching readers, which I probably should throw a few cards on that. Because people have said, you're giving them ideas. You're giving them ideas. Don't you know they're watching you? I don't know about that. I mean, there's so many of us, right? There's quite a few of us for them to choose from. Who knows who her favorite is, you know? My goodness. Let's find out. Is she watching the tarot readers? All right. Is she watching the tarot readers? Let me sit up straight for this one. Here we go. Is Meghan Markle watching tarot readers and what they have to say about her? Is Meghan Markle watching the tarot readers? Is she watching the channels? Is she watching the various readers on YouTube? Oh, yes, she is. Oh, yes, she is. Is she watching Tarot by Andy? Does she watch Tarot by Andy? Does Meghan Markle watch Tarot by Andy? Does she watch Tarot by Andy? Oh, she does. Okie dokie. All right. Is there any way she does not watch me? Is there any way she's not tuning in on occasion? Is there any way she's not watching? No. All right. So she's watching. Well, hello there, Meghan. All right. Does she agree with my spreads? Am I nailing her? Am I nailing Meghan and she's getting upset by it? Oh, she's getting a little upset there. Am I causing you some sleepless nights, Meghan? Are you getting any sleepless nights, Meghan? Are you getting any sleepless nights? Nope. Does not cause her sleepless nights. Go figure. I'm not surprised by that, to be honest. All right, is she watching all these other readers? Does she go back and forth? Does she go back and forth and tune in? Yeah, she does. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Okay. All right. Does she still watch the body language guy? Does she still watch the body language guy? Oh, yeah. Does she still watch HG Tutor? Does she watch HG Tutor? Oh, yeah. Does she watch Taz? Does she watch Taz? Oh, yeah. Does she watch Megan's Mole? Megan's Mole? Oh, yeah. Does she watch Cult? Excuse me. Let's see. How about Bookworm 2? Bookworm 2. Does she watch Bookworm 2? Maybe. That's interesting. Is it too triggering? Is it too triggering? Oh, yes. Too triggering. Yeah, that's because she's a good investigator. All right. Celt. Does she watch Celt News? Does she watch Celt News? There, yes, she does. Okay. Does she watch the is it the Grifter? The Grift? The Grift or something like that. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, I don't watch all of them. Oh, I'm sure she watches Lady C too. So yeah, she tunes in. If she doesn't, she might have someone do it for her and report back. Let me find out, because that's a lot of time to put into it. It can't be daily. Does she have someone watch for her and then take notes? Does she have someone watch for her and take notes and report to her? Does she have someone else take notes, watch them, and report back to her? Yes. Okay. So does she actually watch all of them? No. So this is reporting back to her. Reporting back to her on what's concerning? Yes. Okay. All right. So that's cool. All right. Whatever. I really don't care. Let's pull a few cards on it. Pull a few cards on it. There we go. Yep, she thinks she's no longer got her head up in the clouds. She's running out of options. Illusions are coming to a crash and burn. So yes, that daydreaming is coming to a crash and burn. She's not able to daydream in a positive sense. She realizes her future is vague. that she's not emotionally grounded in reality. And she might view us as not being grounded in reality, that it's escapism. But really, she can't face reality, and it's also the gaslighting position, and that she cannot keep people confused, because upright, the Seven of Cups, is about keeping people confused. So in the fantasy and joining in her shared fantasy options, and people are not doing that. They're trying to force her to face reality, and she doesn't like that. So this is here being forced to see it. She does not like to see things clearly, and so that's probably why sometimes she does not watch and gets someone else to do it for her and report and take notes to her of what she should know, who said what and when. So, yes. All right, you guys, have a good day. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.